Okay.
All right, ready when you are. Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda, and today we're very excited to have the Modern Maori Quartet with us. And representing the group, first off, is Francis Cora. Hi, Francis. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Nice of you guys to stop by.
Thanks for having us.
I managed to catch your record release party at Galatos a couple weeks ago, and it was very impressive. It was very cool. You guys are dressed down a little bit today.
Yeah. We'll leave that stuff for nighttime, I think.
Yeah, probably a wise idea. But congratulations on a new album. It's called That's Us.
Thank
and
you.
It's been out for like a couple weeks now. You guys are heading out on the road. But we need to find out a little bit about the group. You've been around for 5 years?
Been around for about 5 years.
Yeah.
Original members was Matu Ngarapo, Matariki Whatarai, James Tito, and Maka Pohatu. And then Matu left to Australia to do The Lion King for a couple of years, and that's when I stepped in.
Right, and he made a little guest appearance at Galatos. So everybody's all friends, and it's very cool. Yeah. And do you know, well, this music that you do, to me, because I'm American, reminds me of like doo-wop music from the 50s, but that's a different touchstone than you guys have. So where does it come from you?
I think, just growing up, Māoris are very good at imitating a lot of American acts or just people from overseas or stuff that you heard on the radio.
Right.
Then a guitar party would come out, and it was pretty common for Māori to just change the lyrics to Māori words, but with the melodies of the 50s and the 60s.
Gotcha.
And constantly playing at garage parties. The family members or the older members, the grandfathers, uncles, all that stuff would sing all these old songs.
Right.
Never hasn't changed. So those songs are still sung today.
Yeah, well, you
could
tell when I saw you guys at Galatos, and the atmosphere in the audience was, they were ready to have a good time and just sing along. And is that what happens at the shows?
Yeah, if you kick the chairs away, I suppose.
Yeah.
And, depending on how much they drink. The more they drink, the better we sound.
Yeah, there you go. So, and the album itself is all original material, is that right?
Yeah.
And
it's great to have a bold move like that as well. I think because we've gone under a genre which is based off the Māori show bands, people expect you to sing certain songs, like the classics that will always be sung at the garage parties. But there's a point where you've got to move away from that. You've got to do your own stuff, and eventually try and make one of those songs like that old timeless song, and have them sing our songs.
So is that the first song that we're going to hear is one that you sing lead on, "Don't Fall in Love"? Is that kind of what happened with that song? Tell me how that.
Yes,
came about.
all the songs are actually based off truth. Matariki come up with a real strong direction for us to actually just tell the truth of our own stories. Each of us have certain stories. That one, kind of speaks for itself, but I'd say it'd be my story.
A cautionary tale, huh?
Yes. Quite a sad love story, actually. Very sad love story, but very, I wouldn't say common, but something that people really connect to.
Right.
That have gone through the similar situation. And every single song, people will hear it and go, oh, yep, I remember that moment in my life. So yeah, it's a pretty special album.
Great. All right. Well, let's give a listen to "Don't Fall in Love."
Mm-hmm.
Don't fall in love. I'm telling you, don't fall in love. My baby, don't fall in love with me. 'Cause I'm a cheat, I'm a liar. It's much too hard for me to control my desires, but I'm just a man with too many fears. Please don't give me your heart, this can only end in tears. So my darling, don't fall in love. Warning you, baby, don't fall in love. Don't fall in I felt love. I gave her the world and the heavens up above. But hurt people. Please do yourself a favor and find someone else. Oh my darling, don't fall in love. I'm telling you, baby, don't fall in love. My baby, don't fall in love with me. Oh, now I've always loved you. This feeling is strong, but I'll never forgive myself when I do you wrong. Don't fall in love. I'm warning you. Don't fall in love. My baby, don't fall in love. Just turn around and walk away from me, baby. Yeah, my darling, don't fall in love. Just turn around and walk away from me. Yeah. Don't fall in love, my darling. Don't please fall in love, please. Don't fall in love with me.
Okay, we're back here with the Modern Maori Quartet, and this time we have Matariki. You're going to have to pronounce it for me because I'll just mess it up.
Whataru.
Thank you very much.
All good. Thanks, man.
Greetings. Thank you guys for coming around, and you sound marvelous.
Well, thanks for having us.
So you've been with the group since it started.
Yes.
I'm kind of interested in what prompted you guys to get together initially. Why did you want to do what you're doing?
Right. We all studied at the New Zealand Drama School down in Wellington, Toi Whakaari, and all at different times. And coming out of that school, especially at the times we came out of that school, there wasn't a whole lot of work for actors in general, and less for Māori male actors. So we found ourselves working a lot in hospitality and cafes and bars, and we thought that was sort of counterproductive to what we'd just spent, 3 years getting a degree in.
Sure.
So we thought, hey man, why don't we would find ourselves at parties, at sort of actor parties, in a corner of the party with a guitar singing these kinds of songs, and we thought, hey, why don't we give this a shot and see if we can't, do this in between our acting gigs, like play some 21sts or some weddings here and there.
Right.
And so we started it up back in 2012, kind of like that, and 5 years later we're releasing an album and touring the country and the world.
So I got to assume that when you started out, you were doing other people's songs.
Yes.
What kind of songs would you be doing?
Our favorite sort of quartet or show band was sort of the High Marks who were a bunch of brothers and cousins from up in the north, and they sung covers. They sung all covers, some Tom Jones, some Engelbert Humperdinck, and
right.
We just dig the way they put those songs together. So we'd sing a lot of their stuff.
Yeah.
Prince Tuiteka,
right.
of course, would sing some of his songs, and also Māori songs, Māori sort of kapahaka, old school war songs that were very sing-alongy and sort of rolled off the tongue from our upbringing. So
Yeah. And when did it change? When did you guys decide that you need to do your own material?
A couple of things sort of made us want to change. So we kind of studied as artists, I suppose, performing artists, and as artists, you kind of want your own voice eventually out there.
Right.
So that was a big drive for us to start writing our own stuff. Also, sort of friends, peers, mentors around us were going like, you got to sing your own stuff.
Right.
And sort of pushing us to do that. So yeah, that was where it all came from, and we decided to get out of Auckland and commit to sort of 6 days out in the middle of nowhere, to start writing something. And it was cool because after that 6 days, we pretty much had the bones of this album. Yeah. We didn't think it would be that productive, but we
It's all right. And you mentioned finding your own voice. Everybody, the four of you, you switch off leads and whatever. How do you work out who's going to do what in any particular song?
With the songs from the album, we all collaboratively wrote them, but sort of the impetus or the inspiration of each song is clearly from one of the 4 or 5 of us who wrote the album.
Right.
So that person generally took the lead. Like, say with "Don't Fall in Love," like, I mean, I'd love to sing that song, but it's not really my story, and it has an element of truth when Fran sings it.
So the one you're going to sing is "Upon a Star."
Yes.
So
yes.
what's your story behind that?
That was it's a funny story. Well, we're going to go into that. I don't think I've ever actually told many people, apart from the boys, the story of that song. So I was in a long-term relationship, and that ended by way of sort of me being overseas and touring and just sort of meeting other people, other female people, and that relationship ended, and you know, it was about meeting someone and then being so far away and coming all the way back to New Zealand and sitting here going, well, we had something, and then now we don't have that thing anymore, and I yearn for that thing to keep on happening, but there's a massive ocean between us. So, hey, what have we got? What have we got in common? We can still see the stars. So that's what it's about: looking upon the star and knowing that person over there on the other side of the world can see the stars as well.
Fantastic.
I wonder if you sleep alone. I really miss you. I really miss you. I long for the day to hold you tight in my arms. I really miss you. Though you seem so far away, just to look upon a star, and you won't seem so distant even though we are apart. I'll be waiting here for you, for you. Now the days they go so slowly, but the nights they are longer. And I'm stuck here with this aching heart, and I can't move on. Can't move on. Though you seem so far away, just to look upon a star, and you won't seem so distant even though we are apart. I'll be waiting here for you, for you. I lost a lot in finding you, and I can never get that back. So stop wasting my time. My heart is on the line, and I need with me. Though you seem so far away, just look upon a star, and you won't seem so distant even though we are apart. I'll be waiting for. Though you seem so far away, just look upon a star, and you won't seem so distant even though we are apart. I'll be waiting for you. Though you seem
right, we're back with the Modern Maori Quartet. Now, sitting in the hot seat is James Tito. How are you doing, James?
Kia ora, very good, very happy.
Now, you've done 3 songs, and I'm speaking to 3 of you individually. The 4th person who's managed to escape the hot seat is Maka, right? Maka
Poatu, yep.
So what would you say about him, since we're not going to get a chance to meet him?
Where do I start? That'll be the whole interview, actually. But, we call him the boulder or the rock, because he's just solid as a rock, really. And he's a founding member right back in the Rā. And he's got a couple of songs that he sings on the album as well.
Right.
But I guess we didn't do them just because we need a full band and we need 2 days to warm up to sing them, to do them justice, because they're such hearty songs and cheeky songs too.
So when folks come and see you when you're out on the road, which you're heading out to like right now, it's more than the 4 of you. There's also other musicians involved.
This is the first for us to have a band. We normally do all the instrumentation and whatnot ourselves, but since we're taking the album on tour, it's only right that we do the album justice and bring the actual some new players as well, but the majority of the original players who helped us in the recording at Uncle Dick Reed's studio. And it's just a fuller sound, different experience. And for those who have seen us before, I think it's almost a brand spanking new show.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. And what is the audience reaction like? What has it been so far?
Awesome. Every time it's awesome, but I think in particular, I know we're one show down now, Hamilton, and I think there were some returning customers, and I think for them it was just a whole another different experience, hearing the saxophone, hearing the keys, hearing all that come together, also with Annie Crummer.
Right.
I think I think if they didn't want to jump out of their seats at our normal shows, then I think they were definitely wanting to get up and dance and boogie, because it's just a bigger sound. It's a big warm cuddle of a sound, actually.
And vocally, the 4 of you guys together, when you're singing, do you take any opportunity to kind of, I mean, if I could sing like you guys, I'd be doing it 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering if that's the way when you get together, do you do a lot of that? Is there a lot of kind of feeling around and trying different things with what your voices can do together?
Yep. But I think at the start of when we first got together, we were all over the place. Some would do high, some would do low. And then it wasn't until we worked with Dixon Nacy, who's also
I know Dixon. Yeah, he's great.
That he sort of stuck us in our rightful sort of domains. But we still like to play around, and all the boys have crazy ranges actually. We could literally sing anywhere, and we do like to have fun with where we could sing. And like you say, we don't tend to sing 24/7, but we do enjoy singing.
All right. Now we're going to hear one more song, and the song is the one that you're going to sing lead on.
Yes.
Who We Are.
Who We Are.
What can you tell me about the song?
Who We Are. It was inspired at the time when we were we went to Matariki's family farm and we were riding for 6 days, and we went for a strategic break to Miranda hot pools actually.
Oh, great!
And it was beautiful, and we jumped in there, and it's funny when a whole bunch of Māoris rock up to a hot pools, and there's different groups of ethnicities, and they get quite intimidated, and maybe it's big hairy chests and stuff like that, but. They rush off into the corner of the pool, and then we jump in. And I just had a moment of thinking, like, it's like if I took a whiz right now, you're still gonna feel it, So it's this funny thing of I'm not in the pool with you, but we're actually sharing the same. The irony was there, and I guess that's where the inspiration of the song come from. It's like, look, we're all in the same pool together as a metaphor for life.
Right.
So what are we gonna do?
Right. Well, thank you guys for coming by and singing. It sounded fantastic in here, and I urge everyone to come out and see you guys, because you're going to be out throughout the whole country, right?
Yep, we can do 11 shows total all around the North Island. Unfortunately, we won't be going to the South Island this time, but it's postponed, and we've got a lot of fans down there, a lot of love, and we'll be there hopefully in early next year.
Very good. All right, thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Kia ora te whānau. We're coming to you from the 13th floor, and you're listening to 99.2 MMQ. Kia ora. Do we not share the same water, breathe the same air,
judge a book by its cover, pretend to understand. We need to stop, look and listen,
and not just follow man.
It's who we are. It's who we are.
Can we just talk to each other, speak from our heart? Ooh. Try to pay attention, stay true to who we are. Can we just
Be in the moment,
not too far ahead?
stop, look and listen.
This is where your path is led.
It's who we are. It's who we are. It's who we are. It's who we are.
We should be
Closer together, laughing all day. Wow, life can be perfect.
when you love more each day. Do we not
Share the same water, breathe the same air, breathe the same color,
and live from the land? Do we not
judge a book by its cover, pretend to understand. We need to stop, look and listen.
and not just follow man?
It's who we are. It's who we are.
It's who we are.
It's who we are.
Share